In this video, I'm going to share with you 25 of the best and most useful phrases in the Irish language. If you would like to learn more about Irish phrases, words, verbs, and lots more, then consider subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button right there and hitting that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. So, let's get started. Our first phrase then is Díhuit a store agus fáilte. So that means hello my love and welcome. Díhuit a store agus fáilte. A store can mean sweetheart, my love, or honey, or something like that. Just after that then you could say the following, Conas atá tú, just there underneath. Conas atá tú, that means how are you? Next phrase is then, is fada an lá ó chonig mé hu. That means it's a long time since I saw you, or literally it means it's a long day since I set my eyes upon you. Is fada an lá ó chonig mé hu. If you wanted to find out then if the person had any news or any gossip, you could say the following, An bhfuil aon scéal agat, have you any news? An bhfuil aon scéal agat. If you're perhaps in the Gaeltacht region and you want to find out if the person in the shop or the hotel is able to speak Irish, you could ask this question here. An bhfuil aon Gaeilge agat. Have you any Irish? An bhfuil aon Gaeilge agat. Just after meeting someone then, you could say, Is jas bula lat. Is jas bula lat. That just means it's nice to meet you, or it's a pleasure to see you. Is jas bula lat. In previous videos, I would have said, in terms of asking someone their name, I would have said this phrase, Cadas anam dit, or Cain tanam atart. So there are just two ways of saying, what is your name? But I want to give you two more different ways of saying that now, perhaps slightly more direct, but here they are now. Cé husa means, who are you? Cé husa. And Cé hu féin means, who are you, or who are you yourself? Cé hu féin. So, Cé husa, Cé hu féin. And then if you wanted to answer the question being Cé husa, you could say Is misha. So for example, Is misha Sean means I am Sean. Is misha means I am. Is misha Sean, I am Sean. Getting into some small talk then, let's say you wanted to ask somebody what they did for a living. Cén tslíomhaithe atá agat. What is your job, or what is your occupation? Cén tslíomhaithe atá agat. Let's say you wanted to ask somebody about their hobbies. Cadíd na cabhaimsere atá agat. What are your hobbies? Cadíd na cabhaimsere atá agat. And then they'll probably tell you what their hobbies are, and then a good phrase then to use after you've found out what somebody's hobbies are is this one here. Tá cuma himúil sin. That means, that sounds interesting, or that appears interesting. Tá cuma himúil sin. So let's say you wanted to get some more personal information about the person that you're talking to. You would probably ask them something like this, Are you on Facebook? An bhfuil tú ar Facebook. An bhfuil tú ar Facebook. Are you on Facebook? Cén iver gachan atá agat. What is your phone number? Cén iver gachan atá agat. Another good phrase then to express thanks is this one here. Gur raibh míle maith agat, táim fíormhuíoch díot. So that means, thank you very much, I'm very grateful to you. Gur raibh míle maith agat, táim fíormhuíoch díot. If you wanted to say, excuse me, just say, Gav mo leiscéal. Gav mo leiscéal, excuse me. Another way of saying excuse me would be to say tá brón orm. Tá brón orm on its own just means I'm sorry. Tá brón orm. And here's a phrase you could use then if you happen to be late. Tá brón orm as bheith déanach. I'm sorry to be late, or I'm sorry that I'm late. Tá brón orm as bheith déanach. Another useful phrase with brón orm here is Tá brón orm as choristeachart. That means I'm sorry to put you out, or I'm sorry to trouble you. Tá brón orm os chur isteach ort. Our next phrases then are the following. Cad is dóigh leat. That means, what do you think? Or what do you suppose? Cad is dóigh leat. Cén chumme atá ar. How does it look? Cén chumme atá ar. And then a potential answer could be Tá cumme úntach ar. It looks fantastic, or it looks great. Tá cumme úntach ar. Speaking of cumme, if you just said is cumme, that just means never mind, or don't worry about it, or I don't care, or I don't mind. For example, is cumme be gach rud go bra. Never mind, everything will be fine. Is cumme be gach rud go bra. So let's say you've had a great day, you've had an enjoyable time, and you wanted to say that in a phrase. You could say this: Anna lá a bhí ann, agus hatan sé lom. That means, it was a great day and I enjoyed it. Anna lá a bhí ann, agus hatan sé lom. Our next phrases then are very useful perhaps at the end of a conversation. Beg arm fágáil ar an drochor. I have to leave, unfortunately or sadly. Beg arm fágáil ar an drochor. Slán go fóill, ach beg mé a rash. So that means goodbye for now, but I will be back. Slán go fóill, ach beg mé a rash. I want to say a special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, the names of which are coming up on screen now. Your support really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. So, Gurv Mila Magwif. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section some of your favourite and most useful phrases in Irish. It'd be great to see them. Thanks for watching, agus slán go fóill.